Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awa, my stage name. So we about to get into the nitty gritty this morning. We about to do a little something, something. You understand? We about to get it in. Yesterday, now wait a minute. Before I start, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't, you can keep scrolling. You don't have to stay. Okay? Check this out. Good morning, hun. How are you? Good morning, everybody in Instagram. I greatly appreciate y'all showing up. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all came to see me do my rant this morning. So I greatly appreciate that. YouTube, y'all did the same thing. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate nothing but love for my YouTube family. Y'all know y'all my foundation. I started with y'all first. So I greatly appreciate all the love and the support that you send me, even all the donations too, to grow my channel. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Yesterday, I had went and started some trouble. I went over to Earthquake's page, right? And I put a comment in there. And I also went over to Hollywood Live and I put a comment in there too. And it showed the video of the mother and son that they finally was released. And now I said I wasn't going to touch this subject again, but we just going to do a little tidbit real quick. So I said in the comment section, I said in the comment section that the young boy needs some help because he's going to have nightmares about him deleting somebody, right? When I say full aerial assault, okay? When I say full assault, y'all, full assault, baby, they was ready for smoke. They still in my comment section this morning, honey. They was ready for smoke. Everything I was saying, honey, they was ready. Now, I'm going to share something with you that I don't like about the sisterhood that gets on my nerve. There'll be a group of them, right? One will say they don't like somebody, right? So the whole group agrees with it. You understand? The whole group just line up and be like, yeah, I don't like this sister. But you have never met this sister. You don't know if she on some rah-rah time, she on some demon time. You don't know. Okay. But because one girl, because I gotta say a girl, one girl say she don't like this chick, y'all all on the same bandwagon. You understand? This is the nonsense that killed me about us women. We do this foolery all the time. Just because you one person in your group don't like, everybody got to say something about this woman and you don't know her. That's why hens always flock together. You hear me? Hens always flock together. Now, was I wrong to say that the boy needed help? I don't think I was wrong. Because when you delete somebody, it's not that easy. It's not even easy for soldiers to do it. When soldiers come home, they need to be reevaluated and everything. When they finally come back into civilian life, they have to be talked to. They have to get all these things out or they'll go home and probably hurt somebody. Shout out to our soldiers. Thank you for providing safety for us that don't appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Okay, I greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the soldiers. Okay, then we have cops that have never ever, maybe say 15, 20 years, never had to pull their gun, and then one situation they have to pull it and they take somebody's life. Sometimes these brothers have to go get help too, because they have never had to pull a gun before, but in this situation, they had to take a life. Now, this is a young boy who has never been trained before to take someone's life, and nobody thinks he needs help. Do you see what I'm saying? How foolery are we as in our culture? How foolish are we that we don't think our boy child need help? Then I had women in the comment section was like, he is a man. He's supposed to protect his mother. No, he's not. He ain't no man. He's not supposed to protect his mother. He's not. And any woman who believe that foolery, you foolish yourself. He's 14. Now, if he was a grown man, that's different. That's different. If you see somebody jumping on your mama, of course you supposed to do what it do, brother. You supposed to do what it do. But he's 14 and he don't understand logic. Why? Because he was raised by his mama. Because if he understood logic, he would have said, Mama, let's not go to this hot dog stand 11 o'clock at night. Let's not go to this hot dog stand at 11 o'clock at night, Mama. Let's do Uber Eats. First of all, anybody who know how Chicago rock, I don't know how Chicago rock. I'm not from Chicago, but I know how New Jersey rock. And I know how certain places I don't go. Certain places I don't rock with. You won't see me there. You won't see me there. Even the hood that I grew up in, and was raised in the projects, and I seen a lot of rah-rah. You don't see me go there. You don't see me go to my old stomping grounds. You do not see me there unless I'm going to visit family and I'm done. Okay? And this is the problem. See, people will sit up here and say, oh, you blaming the mother. Let me share something with you. She's the adult. I'm going to blame her. And if he lived with the father, I'm going to blame the father too, because he's the adult. This is the problem. We sit up here and talk about, oh, we always want to blame the mama. If you decided that you're going to have this child and you're going to raise him up in some foolery, it's your fault, mama. It's your fault. Now, my problem is that everybody said, oh, you on the side of the one who had the locks in his head, but I'm not on his side. He was on some demon time doing some foolery. I'm not going to say he deserved to get got. I'm not going to say that, because I would not. First of all, I wouldn't be right to say he deserved to get got. I ain't God. I am not God. So how am I sit here and be like, oh, he deserved it? But the rest of y'all in the comment section in this whole saga that was in Earthquake's page and also Hollywood Live, some of y'all women on some demon time. Some of y'all on some demon time. Because if this was your brother, I don't care how rah-rah he is. First of all, I got criminals in my family. Okay, I got criminals in my family that do foolery. Do you think I want somebody to call me and tell me that he got deleted? The family still has to cry that he got deleted. They still got to bury him. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right, that he whooped that woman like that. No, I'm not. But I'm saying that y'all agree with everything. If somebody, one of your fake sisterhood women, sit up here talking about the sky is red. All y'all believe the sky red. Yeah, all of y'all. If she come tell you, oh, my husband did something to me, right? He did something wrong to me. I'm going to take my kids and I'm just going to leave him. All y'all sit up there talking about, yeah, girl, leave him. Leave him. He don't need you. Leave him. Leave him. You're going to be all right by yourself. This is the foolery that y'all tell them. And Lord knows, how do you make it with 4 children on your own? It's hard. It's hard without government assistance. So you go and talk your girlfriend out of her home with her husband on some rah-rah stuff. Hollywood, I'm telling you, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying. You feel me? Hollywood, you see what I'm talking about, right? You always in the comment section. You see what I'm talking about. It's always some rah-rah stuff. All the time. You know it ain't right, but you agree with the foolery. Let me share something with you. I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to agree at all, honey. And I said it a little ghetto. I'm not going to agree at all with y'all foolery. Somebody was on demon time, okay? Yes. Somebody was on demon time, 11 o'clock at night. Let me share something with you. Now the mama decided she going to sue the city. She decided she going to sue the city or the state or whatever for everything that happened. Now, mind you, the prosecutor done let her and her son free. But remember, the jury did not let them free. So it won't be double jeopardy. The jury did not let them free. It was the prosecutor. So now, since she decided she want to go sue the city or state or whatever she's trying to do to get some money to recoup. I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at her. But my problem is that you're going to bring up a can of worms that you're not ready for. Because when the city or state find out you're trying to come after them, when they start hunting for the real footage, everything, every piece of footage that they find, they're going to demolish this woman. And then she going to cost her son his life. Yes. And I know some of y'all don't agree with me. Y'all mad or whatever. But I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to share something with you. When God gets you out of something, okay, and I know a lot of people y'all like, oh no, it wasn't God. But when God gets you out of a situation, you have to learn how to walk away. When God brings you out of an abusive relationship with somebody, you gotta walk. And he brings you out for safety. You should walk away. And I'm gonna share something with you. I don't care how long he had a criminal record and what he did. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. The fact still remains. Okay, if you saying it's a criminal record, I'm talking to somebody on my Instagram, y'all. If you say it's his criminal record, right? How about when a woman called the R word, right? And then they bring up her background about how many men she slept with. The sisterhood complain about that, right? It's the same thing that you're trying to do right now in my comment section. My sister, I'm going to block you from my channel because I don't deal in foolery. You came here to start foolery and I don't do that. Okay? So be advised, I'm going to block you after this live. Or brother, I don't even know. But I'm quite sure you're a sister because you and your feelings. So now, what I'm saying is that we do foolery. We do nonsense and it doesn't make sense. But they sit up here and say, oh, why we always blame the mother? Why we always blame the mother? The mother is the one that raised this child. You understand? Even the one that with the dreads, okay? I mean, I'm sorry, with the locks. Even the one with the locks, he was raised by a woman too. And y'all remember when I did this live before, I told y'all they was both son husbands. They was both son husbands. Because when he drawed back to try to hit her, he gonna say, oh, I swear on my grandma. When he said my grandma, I immediately knew he was a son husband. I immediately knew he was a son husband. Because only son husbands do stuff like that. Only son husbands do stuff like that. Now listen to me. The one with the dress, he was wrong. He was wrong. Hands down, he was wrong to hit that woman like that. He was wrong. But the problem is when you set the atmosphere for your child to get in danger, this is the problem. Mama is meant to protect. Daddy and mama is meant to protect, not the child. And some people sit up here, they'll say, oh, he's a man, 14 years old, you're not a man. You still got dookie stains in your drawers. You are not a man. I got a 13-year-old boy in my house, so I know you're not a man. And my son might look like a linebacker, but he's still a baby because he still come to me, want me to hug him and kiss on him, just like he a baby. And he ain't no mama's boy because he act just like his daddy when he get into his acting up mode, act just like my husband, just a copy of him. Okay. But when they at that age, they don't understand. They don't understand. So now we sit up here and we just go and say what this boy did was right, and nobody talk about how he need help. Nobody talk about that. Nobody talk about how this boy needs some counseling at all. Now the mama talking about she want to sue the city, this and that. Go ahead, sue. And you gonna see how quick they find every evidence that you was in the wrong about this deletion of this man who was on demon time. Because the one that was in the dreads, the locks, he was on demon time. And that's the truth. There's just certain places I don't go. And even though I'm raised in the hood, there's certain places I do not go in my old age. When I was younger, I go anywhere. I ain't care because I always had something. I go anywhere. But the age that I am now, you will not see me go there. You will not see me move 1 foot, go somewhere. Somebody say something to me about going downtown Elizabeth. I look at them like they crazy. Like, what? I'm going where? You want me to go to Midtown? I'm not going to Midtown. What you talking about? I will drive past there and be on the 109. You won't see me enter because they got too much rah-rah people hanging on the corner. They got too much demon time. Okay? They got too much demon time going on in certain areas. You don't bring no boy out at 11 o'clock at night to a hot dog stand. And nobody believes that. Everybody believes that this is right. Everybody believes that this is right, what she did. And then they'll say, oh, y'all always blame the mama. When you raise these babies by themselves, okay? When women raise these babies by themselves and there's no man around, there is no logic. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is no logic. Let me share something with y'all. There's a Wawa like a couple of blocks from our house, right? And we live in the suburbs. There's a Wawa over there. And if I stop there, my husband want me to be on the phone or either he meet me at Wawa. He'll meet me at Wawa. He won't let me go to Wawa by myself. And we live in a good area. But they got some rah-rah areas down here in South Jersey too. But I don't go to those rah-rah areas. They got a Wawa in a rah-rah area. I do not show up there. You will see me go on the other side of town to go to the Wawa. Or it'll be somewhere close to my job. There's just certain things we don't need to do. There's certain things that we need to protect our children from. But you got all these people talking about he did a good job. And I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the brother. And he's so young. Do you think it's easy to take a life? Do you think it's easy? That's why they only had warriors and soldiers to do this. That's why. That's why only warriors and soldiers that are built like that can take a life. This is the thing that hurts me because we Black women, some of us, we will jump on a bandwagon with foolery. We will jump on it. And some of these son husbands that's on social media will jump on a bandwagon too. And I'm not saying the young boy was not supposed to protect his mama. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's a baby. That's what I'm saying. He's a baby. Do you think I want my son that's 13, that's in my household, if some nonsense happened, do you think I want him to come? I want this boy to get away. And mama gonna be on demon time. I'm gonna be on demon time, not my baby. That's what I'm saying. I have been in situations where my oldest son, and I told y'all this before, my son that's 29 years old, back in the day, I was on some demon time with somebody in my family, okay? And we was ready to go to war. God forgive me for this whole situation that happened. But we was ready to go to war. My son went and got something from my closet. And when he came down, he was like, Mom, I'm about to handle some business. And he was how old? He was in his teenage years. I don't even remember how old he was. But I snatched it from him. And I was on demon time. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't instruct nobody to do no nonsense, or even if she did, or even if she didn't, okay? Because I'm not blaming her for instructing anybody. But the problem still remains, Mama, you should have been on demon time, not the child. Not the child. We are built to protect our youth. That's how we built. Because if it was the other way around, then God would have made it like that. The children would not have come through us. You understand? But everybody sitting up here talking about he was right. He was right to take a life. But nobody is with this boy late in a midnight hour when he got to get up from a cold sweat crying. Then somebody said in the comment section, oh, how you know he gonna have nightmares? And I wanted to say, you is a fool. That's what I wanted to say. Because when you take someone's life, even the most strongest men have a problem with it. So don't sit up here and say, oh, he not gonna have no problems because he took somebody's life. You don't know that. You don't know that. Even cops, soldiers have problems when they come back off duty and they come back to regular civilian life. And they worry about how their life will continue because they took someone's life. It's only because some of y'all people that's on the internet have never been raised in the hood. That's why. That's why y'all can talk all this rah-rah on somebody's page that you don't even know. That's why you have never been in the hood. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be around powerful drug dealers that you have to lay wake if they say something to your mama or your father because they owe them some money. You don't know what it's like if they run up on you and tell your mama that she owed me some money and I want to see her on the 3rd or the 1st. Or I'm gonna come up in your house and hurt your mama. You don't know what it's like, and you scared to go tell the police. So y'all better go sit down. Y'all ones that was born in the suburbs, y'all go sit down, please. Go sit down, because you don't know what is going on in somebody's life. But I'm gonna share something with you. If I could give any piece of advice, because I'm about to close out, y'all. If I could give any piece of advice to the mama, I would drop everything I'm trying to do with the city and I would grab my baby and I would move. If I had people in the South, I would go live with them and restart whatever I'm doing so my child could be okay. Because nobody thinking about the backlash of this nonsense. Nobody thinking about the backlash of this foolery. Everybody thinking what the son did was right. And let me share something with y'all. The other day, I just saw a news article about a Black woman that has 4 children or 5 children was deleted by a Caucasian woman, by a white woman. She was deleted. She was deleted by her. And guess what happened? The white woman walked off. She got out of it. See, in our culture, if anybody pay attention, okay? If anybody pay attention with us, they will give us crumbs, right? So that they can do nonsense behind us. Do you see what I'm saying? Nobody even mentioned how this young woman of 4 children was deleted by a white woman. Nobody mentioned that. You saw one influencer come up with the story, and I copied it. I ain't see nobody else copy this story because they still talking about the 14-year-old boy who deleted this man who was on demon time. But nobody talking about how the white woman killed this Black woman who had 4 children. And now their mother is gone. You see? So when they throw crumbs at us, you look behind, there's some other nonsense going on. All you got to do is turn around. You'll see some nonsense going on behind your back. But because we so foolish at times, we stick on one subject and not even look at the other stuff. If they giving us something, you got to look behind to see what else they're doing behind your back. That's always been our culture. Always. If they give us something, okay, behind our back, they'll be taking something else. But nobody mentioned the young woman who got deleted by a white woman. You don't even hear nothing. You don't hear no uproar or nothing. You don't hear nobody trying to fight for this woman family. You don't hear nobody saying nothing. She was deleted by a white woman. You don't hear nobody say one word about this. Guys, y'all please make sure y'all tune in to Harris Tribe Media. I see Mrs. She Said in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Harris Tribe Media on YouTube. Y'all make sure they content ain't nothing but fire. And I see Mona D. Mona D, thank you for tuning in this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. Mona D got a channel on YouTube as well, y'all. Sister always got fresh content. Always. Check her out, y'all. Terry, you know how we do. Terry, good morning, my brother. How you doing? Good morning. So I see Little. How are you, my sister? Good morning. How's everything? Good to see you. I'm not sure, you might be my first time coming here. So thank you for tuning in. Hollywood, you know how we do now, Hollywood. You know how we do. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm done, y'all. I'm done. It's 26 minutes. I'm done. You know I don't want to keep y'all too long. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. And let me share something with y'all, my sisters. Don't jump on the bandwagon with these other hens. Check it out first. Don't jump on the bandwagon with everybody. Okay? Because sometimes the sisterhood leads you to nonsense. They lead you to destroy your family, all because of some secret hatred they got going on. So don't be quick to jump the bandwagon. Be quick to find out what's going on first before you jump the bandwagon. And for my brothers who are son husbands, y'all get off my page. Y'all get off my page. I only want real men on my page. For the son husbands, y'all stay away. I don't want y'all. Because y'all on the side of that Pookie and Ray Ray nonsense. Y'all stay over there. I only want men that got logic to come to my page. And if you know you don't have no logic, don't come here. If you know that you do not follow logic, do not come to my page. Because let me share something with you. Out of respect for my husband, I don't argue with men. Yes. Out of respect for my husband, I do not argue with men. Now, before I met my husband, we would have had a good time. I would have let you know what it was, but I wouldn't have disrespected you or put my hands on you because I'm not like that. But I would have told you off in a nice way. And right now, since I've been married this long, baby, you will not see me do no foolery to a man. I would just call my husband, and my husband would tell me, baby, get out of Dodge. And that's what I would do. Because I would never put my husband or my sons in any dangerous situation where I gotta be the one to bury them. Take heed to the message. Everybody have a wonderful day.